What's going on, my trainer club? Today we're going to do my top time-saving tips in Pokemon Go to make sure you are the most efficient when playing Pokemon Go in the year of 2021 and going forward. So, welcome to the trainer club. Here we go! Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys use for time-saving tips in Pokemon Go? Do you have any time-saving tips in Pokemon Go? I'm very curious to see these because I'm always open to making another video if there are a couple features in here that really stand out that I am not covering. But I think I have a pretty comprehensive list, so thank you to all my Patreon Discord members that came together and compiled a list from all the things that maybe they've seen in my videos, maybe they've seen externally in my videos, or maybe they've just bumped into playing Pokemon Go. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna cover all the features that I think are gonna save you more time in Pokemon Go if you are not already using them. I do talk about a lot of them during my videos. However, sometimes far and few in between, there's times where it's like, oh, I touch on this in Calm Day. Ooh, I touch on this in Raid Day. And maybe you don't integrate these on a daily basis. So let's start off with the top tips. Everything I have to do to save you time playing Pokemon Go, because time is our biggest commodity in our entire lives. So let's start off with the tips. So for Pokemon Go, I would say the biggest thing that slows most people down when playing this game, including myself, I'm a little bit more fast-paced of a person. We grind a little bit harder. The things that really bother me is when there are animations that are very hard to skip. So I think you guys might be knowing where I'm going with number one is going to be the skip animation catch trick, or better known as the quick catch trick in Pokemon Go. So what happens here is it's virtually a way to glitch the run button into the top corner when you're catching Pokemon, number one, or number two, when you are catching legendary Pokemon. So if you guys have not seen this skip animation catch trick, I have a complete video that covers all the details, which you can check it out up here. But I'm just gonna go over the quick bases right now to make sure you guys know. So you can use either the ball tray or the berry tray. So you're gonna encounter a Pokemon. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna push your finger on the ball tray or berry tray. You can give this Pokemon a berry first. You're gonna put your finger on it, and then you're gonna slide it over. When you slide it over, you keep your finger on the screen, the button is gonna get enlarged. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your other finger, you're gonna pick up the ball, and you're gonna throw it. What you can do is you can let go of the tray and wait for the ball to hit the Pokemon. And if it doesn't hit the Pokemon, or if you overthrow it, what you can do is quickly hit the ball to call your ball back. That's the next level of this, which I do cover in the video. You're gonna have to like slow-mo it down. It would literally be a whole video for me to cover it right now. But after you do that, you have the tray moved over, the ball is released, let the tray go. Once the ball hits the Pokemon, then you're gonna click, not the tray, you're gonna click outside of the tray on the top of the screen, which is then gonna close the tray, and it's gonna glitch the run button up in the top corner. So whether you want to pull the berry tray over, or whether you want to pull the ball tray over, both of those scenarios work. However, for legendary Pokemon, you only have one option, and that's gonna be the berry tray. You pull the berry tray over, and then you throw the ball. You cannot call your ball back because there is no ball to click during this time frame, but what you can do is once the ball hits the Pokemon, you then go ahead and let go. You click out of the berry tray. And then when that happens, the glitch button is gonna be, for running, is gonna be in the top corner. So then what you do is you watch one shake, two shake. Once you see that two shake go into three shakes, that means you caught the Pokemon, then you can click run up in the corner, and that legendary will be sitting in your bag. So that's gonna be one of the biggest time-saving tips because it does help you. And if you guys have watched my live stream, you're like, how do you catch Pokemon so fast? I don't understand what's going on. Why are you not seeing how much XP and everything you are like that? That's because we're skipping the animation using this method. To add on to quick catching, there is a thing which I did first see about through Leak Ducks, or shout out to Leak Duck. I don't know if that's where he made it up or if he saw it through somebody, but there is such thing as AR checking, I would say. You can quick catch with AR, but the main thing I think about the AR is more or less utilizing for quick checking shinies when there is a tremendous amount of Pokemon, when you're coming down to time on Calm Day or whatever it is, because it doesn't have a delay in when you first encounter a Pokemon, right? It comes up right in your face and then it goes back, right? But the AR, it like instantly appears. So you don't have that delay and latency time between that. So checking Pokemon in AR mode allows you to quick check a ton of Pokemon a whole lot faster and minimize some time. And if you're really efficient, can't really do this on live stream because then it's gonna cut out my face cam. But if you're really efficient with it, you can have your phone set up in a specific manner. So then you can literally just throw the ball almost immediately at all these Pokemon and still use the skip animation catch trick at the same time with the AR catching as well, which does speed up a lot of time in catching. You can even do this even faster than just the skip animation catching. But if you just don't want to do that, you don't want to have to deal with like the AR and the phone rocking and like, is it going to hit this Pokemon or not? You don't have to. But for quick shiny checks in last minute crunch scenarios where there's a ton of Pokemon, you have 2 minutes left in Calm Day, 30 Pokemon, you can't regular check it, go into AR mode, and then just quick check all of them right there. My number 2, which also I'm going to reference you guys to a video as well, but it is going to be using an auto catcher. So for me personally, I use a gacha. The regular gacha, I'm not using the gacha evolve, I'm not using anything fancy. I have a regular gacha with a keychain, which I do cover in my video. I would suggest using some type of auto catcher because the auto catcher allows you to catch Pokemon. Like when I'm doing a video right now, I can have my auto catcher turned on right now. And if there are Pokemon and Pokestops where I'm at right now, my game is playing for me. So playing the game without you playing the game is going to be one of the great ways to get more shinies, to get potential 100% IVs, to get more Stardust, more XP, without you having to put concentrated effort in there when you may be busy doing other things. Not only that, I would suggest, which is a great tip that we came up with, only play when you truly are into playing. Like if you're forcing yourself and forcing yourself and forcing yourself to play, maybe it's a time just to take a little bit of a rest, throw on your gacha for a couple days, and go out and do your normal activities and let Pokemon Go play in the background. The only thing you're gonna have to worry at that point is managing your bag, and that is not really that big of a feat because managing your bag, it's gonna happen anyway. Staying ahead on managing your bag, which is gonna go into tip number 3, which is gonna be managing your bag each and every day after you are done playing. I suggest not allowing your bag to stock up for a couple days because the more it stocks up, the more big of a burden it becomes, and the more big of a burden it becomes, the less likely you are to go through and start clearing out those Pokemon each and every day after you grind, and then all of a sudden Calm Day's coming up and you're catching 10 Pokemon and transferring 10 Pokemon because you're at 2990 out of 3,000 spots and you haven't been going through and doing your due diligence, which you can also check out how to clean out your bag in Pokemon Go, which I also suggest you guys check that video out as well. But that is another great time-saving tip. And one of the best ways to do that is by using Age 0, and that's gonna show all the Pokemon that you have caught today. So that's a great thing for you guys to utilize, which is going into our tip number 4, which is going to be utilizing tags as well as saved favorite search strings. So you can now save favorite search strings into Pokemon Go. You can also use tags and group things, such as Pokemon you may be transferring for double transfer candy. At some point in the near future, we're gonna be able to mass transfer legendary Pokemon, which will be great for the double transfer candy on spotlight hours, which is gonna be a big plus. So utilizing all these tags, saving your 100% IVs, then maybe putting in some of your future good Calm Day Pokemon that for 2021 December wrap-up Calm Day, you may want to put a move on it because you got 100% IV after that Pokemon's Calm Day, and you wanna put Frenzy Plant, for instance, on a Pokemon that's gonna be coming back. That would be great for you as well. And just organizing your bag through all the tags, which I also have a video up here, best tags to use in Pokemon Go, because it's always good to have everything organized and ready to go so you're not like, ooh, Calm Day came about, oh gosh, okay, what, well, I think I remember, okay, I want to evolve a Swampert, okay, well, which Swampert was it? Like, how much time is that gonna take when you have to go throughout your entire year's worth of gameplay when you could have just been simply adding a tag on each and every Pokemon that you encounter and that you do, oh, future pace, oh, okay, I'm gonna need this for this. Oh, okay, you know, Billy said this move's really good and I got 100% IV after this Calm Day. I'm gonna go ahead and save this for December 2021 wrap-up Calm Day. That's gonna be a great thing for you guys to do. And some of the tags that I do wanna mention real quick is gonna be cheap purification. So all the Zubats, the Golbats, the Magikarps, great Pokemon to label to be able to purify it really efficiently, as well as Weedles, we have Kakunas, we don't have Rattatas out in the shadow form right now, but when they are out, Rattatas are great ones. 1,000 dust per purify, stock those up. There's nothing wrong with having a plentiful amount of 1,000 dust per purify Pokemon, so anytime you go into Giovanni, anytime they ask you to purify anything for a task, I would say having 100 of those sitting in there is gonna be a great thing. I mean, you can even go even lower than that, because on the way to level 50, there is 100 for them. Think about it. If you purify 100 at 1,000, that's gonna be 100,000. If you do 3,000, that's gonna be 300,000 Stardust. If you do 5,000, it's gonna be 500,000 Stardust. That's a lot of extra wasted Stardust. If you can already start stocking up on some of those shadow purifications right now and put them in a tag. Another great thing would be great Pokemon to use for evolutions. So the cheap evolutions, such as Weedle, Caterpie, we do have Pidgey. All of those things that you can evolve for 12 candy are absolutely amazing. And then obviously the Pokemon that you do cherish and want the double candy for, such as Gibbles and the legendaries, which we will be able to do the mass transfer for in the future. And tip number 5 is gonna be using 2 different things. They're kind of one and the same, kind of not. So nicknaming raid parties. I'm gonna give you 2 things for that. Number 1, After all of my counter guides at the end of the videos, I always give you guys projected raid parties that I would use depending on the moveset. So I would just go ahead and set up a projected raid party, especially if you're using a mega Pokemon, because sometimes that Pokemon's fainted out. Then you have to go in there and you have to heal that Pokemon. Then you have to reset up your party. So what I would do, you can even do this in the lobby, is just set up a party that's gonna be the best served for each raid boss, because then you can just swipe it over, you heal it, and that party's already set up, ready to go to maximize damage efficiency against that raid boss and get you more balls, number one. Number two is gonna be naming your raid group of friends when you are doing such things like we do in the premier raid groups and my alumni and my elite tier Patreon groups, is raid hours. Because you can invite 10 players per raid lobby on one account. If you guys want to see that full video, please check that out up here, because it is a very real thing. It saves a lot of time, but you absolutely must nickname all the players that are going to be playing during your raid hour, or if you're going out for a span of raids, with a specific nickname. So what I do is I use AA and ZZ. So I name 5 players AA nicknames, and then I nickname 5 players ZZ. So what I do is I jump into the raid, I have all my AAs set up, I go ahead and invite 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's literally that fast. Then there's a 30-second cooldown timer. So then I'm gonna have to, if I got them all out at 105, I can't invite more players until 75. So what happens is one player needs to join the lobby to be able to hold that lobby space. And everybody knows that I'm doing this. So if there's one player in there and I back out, they know that I'm coming back with more players, right? Because they're well aware that this is how we do it. This is like our protocol. So at 75, I come back out at 80, come back in at 75, then I go through, I select my group to invite, I type in ZZ as the nickname, I invite all my ZZ trainers, and now I have 10 total invites in approximately 35 seconds, 70 seconds, so everybody's able to get in. And the next tip is gonna be, let's say you have 12-kilometer eggs, like I do recommend for you guys, and they start hatching. Egg animations take quite a long time. What I always suggest doing here, like say I know I put all my eggs on at the exact same time, so I know they're all about to hatch. Boom, the first egg comes through. That means that I'm gonna have 12 hatch animations. So if I wasn't a YouTuber, I would do this, but since there's the potential that I could make content out of these eggs, I don't do it. But if I'm an efficient grinder, what I would do, as soon as that first egg comes out, I'm going to click on that egg. You probably don't even have to click on it. Force close the app, mean close out the entire app. So you pull it up from the bottom, you close the entire app, then you reopen the app, it reloads. All the egg animations have been skipped. They are all sitting in your bag. All of the resources have been realized, and you can continue on with your grind. Great way to save time by not watching each and every egg hatch animation if you're worried about saving ultimate time when you're on comm day. The next is going to be the fast opening gifts, basically the skip animation trick for gift opening. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go find a gift. You're gonna open that gift. As soon as you open it, you're gonna see the X button, you're gonna spam tap the X button, and that's gonna skip the animation for all of the items coming out of that gift. So you can save time by just opening it, spamming that X button really fast, and boom, you skipped out on anything that came through there. So that's gonna save you guys a lot of time. I also do that when I'm sending gifts as well. I go ahead and I send the gift, and then I spam that X button, and it's gonna go right back. So spamming that X button in the gifting process saves you a tremendous amount of time. And I also wanna give Rubik's Guy, you guys know Rubik's Guy better from blowing 17.5 million Stardust on completely all of the most awesome Pokemon that he had in his bag. So that was a lot of fun. He's also contributed some of these as well. Super thorough on all the things he does, so I really appreciate him. And so this next one is gonna be related to the friend gifting. It's gonna be to make sure you interact with your friends on a daily basis. So some of you guys may not know this, but I would think that some of you guys do, at least most of you that follow me do, that when you interact with a friend, whether it be a raid, a gift open, a trade, a battle against that person, whatever that may be, the ring around their friendship avatar pose, basically the circle that says, boom, there's the circle of their avatar item guy, their name, is gonna turn a halo of blue. So that shows you what person you have interacted with on a daily basis. So you can easily go through and see, okay, well, I interacted with this person, this person's halo is not blue. I have not interacted with that person yet. Great and easy way to see which people you've already interacted with. And the next efficient thing to do, I would say, besides comm day, when we have Pokemon out there, is going to be nest hunt. What I mean by that is you go to the Sylph Road Nest Finder. If you Google it, Sylph Road Nest Finder, you can then find all the nests in the area, and if you're in a populated area, a lot of people do update the nests. If you're in a less populated area or a less popular area, the nests may not be updated, but going to those specific nests that you do need candy for. Not every Pokemon does nest, but a lot of Pokemon do nest, so you can go there for candy, for shinies and for XL candy stacking up, and I would suggest you guys check out this video up here where we talk about it completely. But you go when that Pokemon's corresponding weather condition is boosting it, because the weather conditions give you more potential to get higher CP and level Pokemon, which ultimately will give you more XL candy in the long run. The next one is one that I forget quite frequently actually. So this, typically speaking, if you're gonna start incubating your eggs, what happens? You click on that egg, then you click on the incubator, and then you go there. But there's a little bit of a shortcut. Maybe some of you guys aren't conscious of it, maybe some of you guys do use it. In the bottom corner, there's an incubator. What you can do to save yourself time is you click that incubator, it's gonna pop open all the incubators you have available. You click it, then you click the egg. Click it, click egg, click, click egg, click, click egg. By doing that, number one, it saves you a lot of time. Number two, you don't have to click into each and every egg, wait for the thing to come out, then click out of the egg. It saves time. Trust me when you start getting down this habit in Pokemon Go. And the next one that's gonna save time is going into the friends list. And when you search for your friends, you click giftable in there. By searching for giftable, it allows you to be able to see all the friends that you're able to send gifts to that are needing gifts right now. So that saves a tremendous amount of time. And the next one, thank you to Jameson as well, is you can scroll your berry tray to be able to see all of the berries available in your tray. So if a Pokemon does happen to break out and you want to go ahead and rebury it, having 4 berries sitting on your screen allows you to select which berry you choose for each Pokemon. Not only that, to add on to this, I don't know if you guys know this, but a standard Pokemon circle size, so let's say I click on a random Pokemon, it doesn't attack immediately. That Pokemon circle size is going to be the perfect middle of the street, middle of the road, great throw. So that's already a pretty good throw. So utilizing the fact that a good great throw, which is about a 50% increased chance from a big nice, but 50% decrease from a really small excellent, is a really good way to gauge, especially attack heavy Pokemon that you open up, such as a Pidgey, and it's like boom, it attacks right away. It's like, oh perfect, I already got a great throw, we're on to the next. And then I have 2 more time saving tips that I absolutely love to use. Number 1 is delete all low healing potions from the top. The reason being is because if you don't delete these potions, let's say all the purple potions and orange potions, they sit towards the top of your bag. So when I go to quick heal in raids, what happens is I then can't see a lot of the other things, so then I have to scroll my list and I start getting slowed down. So if you're time crunching a raid or you just want to heal faster, I always save at a minimum pink potions. Sometimes I'll even delete out all the pink potions if I have a lot of blue potions. And then I can start seeing the revives and the max revives in there as well. And having max revives readily available, especially in time crunch raid scenarios, is a really good way to heal all your Pokemon fast and then jump right back in the lobby and not lose out on any time. And then finally, it's a little bit of a self-plug for a service that we offer. However, if I didn't see and utilize this on a daily basis and see how efficient it is compared to every other point of how to do raids and everything like that, I would not promote it as much. Maybe you guys are sick of hearing me talk about my Premier Discord Raiders. Maybe you guys love it because you are a part of my Premier Discord Raiders, but the Premier Discord Raiders is the best way to have groups of 50 and to be able to maximize out on your raid scenario. Reason being, let's say you're in a random group. Let's say you use the PokeNav tool or some of these other bots out there. If you're not friends with these people, you then have to copy and paste each and every person that you're going to invite to the raid into your friends list, then they have to accept it, and then you have to go. But what if you're already in a room with 50 dedicated raiders that are already semi-hardcore to really hardcore, depending on which group you get in, or depending on how you interact with that group, and they're already ready to go, they're already on your friends list, and you're like, boom, tag my whole group, all 50 of these people that are here for the same purpose. Hey, I got a Latios raid, who's in? Tag, 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 I'm in. They're already on my friends list. I go ahead and I send all the invites, and then I'm on to the next thing, right? Not only that, it allows you to keep these people on your friends list, number 1, interact with them on daily basis, number 2, and then be able to easily coordinate, because you guys are all in the same rooms, XP bonuses for anybody that does not have the total of 176 million XP to get you all the way to level 50 in Pokemon Go, because utilizing lucky eggs on friendship bonuses is one of the biggest, single most impactful ways to get XP in Pokemon Go. And we have one bonus feature that you can use for all your Go Battle Leaguers out there. If you're trying to raise more Stardust, what you can do, thank you to Steven and Jameson, which I do too sometimes as well, is, so you're gonna run through your entire first set of Go Battle League, right? You're not gonna claim any of the rewards. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna put a star piece on, you're gonna claim all the rewards, you're gonna throw on, if you have extra incenses, an incense, put your gotcha on, Then you're gonna go in and you're gonna start doing your second round of Go Battle League, and you can claim that on the star piece as well. And to combine that even further, if you are in a downtown area, or let's say you go to a public library that sits on a dense spawn area of Pokemon, you put down a lure module, and you're sitting on a place that has Pokestops, you can really exponentiate a lot of Stardust on that time frame. Not only that, another great thing to do is try to sync up your 7-day catch streak, your 7-day research streak, and all of that synced up on Monday to be able to hit that, because then on Monday what you can do at 9 a.m. if you walk over 25 kilometers, but ideally you'd be at 50 or 100 kilometers, you could put a star piece on at 8:55 a.m. You can catch your first Pokemon. All of the Adventure Sync bonuses will come through. You'll get the increased Stardust, and if you timed it up with hatching eggs at the same time, like let's say you walked 9, 12-kilometer eggs, and you got them all the way to 11 kilometers, and then you started claiming this, you started walking the last kilometer in that 30 minutes at the same time, guys, you could turn through a lot of Stardust all at the same time, which is my bonus tip for you guys. Combining Stardust, Go Battle League, star pieces on maybe one on a weekly basis, and if you did the Go Battle Leagues all at the same time with that Adventure Sync, with walking, with hatching those eggs, and then utilizing the minimize your game, force closing it, reopening it to skip the animations to be able to maximize out on more gameplay during that 30-minute interval is tremendously impactful. So there's a lot of time-saving tips in there. Let me know if I missed anything. I'm happy to pin these in the comments below. I appreciate you guys for being here. Likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes their support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out in the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.